Hey there, folks. I am the Mighty Plantain, and I wear the pants in this family. My wife gave me permission to say that. Just an intro. I do wear the pants in this family. We'll talk about that later. This is Gigantic Dad Pants IPA from Cushnoc Brewing. I've talked about Cushnoc before. First brewery in Augusta, Maine, the capital of our state. Awesome place. They have some great beers. Really eclectic lineup. If you ever find yourself down there, make sure to hit the tasting room rather than just the restaurant and tap room. Restaurant and tap room? Anyway, tasting room's a little different. It's downstairs. It's in this old stone cellar. You gotta go around back of the building to get down to it. It's on the waterfront in Augusta. If you go up to the regular tap room restaurant, you're gonna get some good beers, you're gonna get some good food, but if you go down to the tasting room, you're gonna get the stuff that they don't have on tap at the main room. And you'll be able to take home a crowler. Big ol' 32 ounce, 32 or 64 ounce can. Crowlers are awesome. Not quite the same as a big glass growler, but they're less expensive and the brewery can get more beers out because they're less expensive. So, enough about that. Hit up Cushnoc in person if you can. If not, they are starting to make their way, thanks to canning, into a lot of local stores, and they have got some killer beers. They're also on tap in many local places. If you see me like shivering and shaking and my voice kind of quavering, yes, I am a bit inebriated, but it's also fucking freezing in here. It's 60 degrees in the new house because we're trying to save on heating costs, and even though it's the middle of fucking April in Maine, it's still below 60 outside. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't want to say this is the coldest April we've had on record, but honestly, by this time last year, we had way warmer days, if I remember right. It's not been fun, folks. It's not been fun. Anyway, I have bitched about that in previous videos, and enough of that for today. This is a nice, hazy, slightly brassy yellow beer. It's very hazy, though. I'm guessing that's hop oils because I don't see a lot of particulates in there. Man, it's like a glass of frickin' orange juice, man. Glass of OJ with a head. Which is ironic because his ex-wife doesn't have a head anymore. Shit, did I say that out loud? Yes, I did. Anyway, it's a very hazy, slightly orangish yellow, like a glass of orange juice with a head. I don't see a lot of bubbles coming up through it, so I'm not going to say it's very effervescent. I'm assuming that the haze is from particulates and hop oils. Gigantic Dad Pants IPA. 7.5% ABV. I do not see IBUs on here. So, going to assume it's hop oils. There's a lot of hoppiness in that aroma. Actually smells like a glass of orange juice tinged with hoppy bitterness. Now I'm keyed towards citrus and pine, so I'm going to pick up on those more than anything else, but definitely getting citrusy hop notes. Again, like a nice glass of OJ with a bit of bitterness on the back end. So yeah, overall hoppy bitterness, mostly getting citrus in the back end. Enough about the smell and the look. Nice medium mouthfeel. I am mostly getting, excuse me, it's like citrus, like an orangey citrus up front, but then it quickly fades to a big mouthful of pine. In the finish, there's that orange, crap, there are the hiccups. I told you I was a little bit inebriated before I started, and now there we go. I was going to say, I got them drunken hiccups, which is not a good sign, but I still managed to tamp them down, which means I'm not that inebriated. Anyway, note to self, don't clear your throat or cough anytime soon, because that'll bring the hiccups back. Ah, shit. Only two things can cause hiccups, folks. A dry throat and a fluctuating diaphragm. At least that's what the last medical research I saw said. So, fix one or two of those problems, or both, and hiccups will go away, no matter how fucking drunk you are. Not that I'm claiming to be drunk. I am inebriated, but I am not drunk. I wouldn't get behind the fucking wheel, that's for sure. But I'm still marginally functional. Anyway, enough about that. As I said before, it's like a big glass of OJ with a lot of piney notes coming through in the finish, but then it fades again to more citrus with that orange overtone. It's interesting. And again, I'm more keyed towards pine and citrus than anybody else. Just stifled a yawn there, by the way. That's why I did that weird ass shit. But it's a pretty solid, well put together IPA. I mean, got nothing bad to say about it. But this is the first time I think I've had a beer from Cushnoc that I can't say there's a huge standout or uniqueness or anything greatly different about it. So I rate it on a scale of 1 to 5, with a 2.5 being average. This is at least a 3.5. It's not quite pushing itself up to the 4.5 or 5 range, but is it a 3.5 or is it a 4? I think with the OJ appearance, texture, and style, the fact that I'm picking up on some sweetness as well as some citrusy and piney notes. Again, citrus and pine, I'm expecting anyway. Whew, pardon. I told you it's been a long week. I'm not getting any of the other hop aromas or flavors. But it's so smooth and easy to drink. I'm going to go with a flat 4. 4 out of 5. It's good beer for all the reasons I mentioned before. Nothing new or different other than what I mentioned before is coming out in the flavor or the taste or the aroma or the texture of the beer. So, yeah, flat. 4 out of 5. But that's just what I have to say about it. Hit me up down in the comments and the email link down below. Let me know what you think about this beer if you have had a chance to try it. If not, get your ass out to Cushnoc. I'm really starting to love these guys. They're in my top 10 local favorite breweries. And I can't think of who they edged out for that position, but definitely a good brewery. Anyway, hit me up down in the comments and email link down below. Let me know if you have had this beer yourself and what you think of it, or we can talk about any of Cushnoc's other beers. While you're down there, don't forget to like and share the video and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, folks, thanks for tuning in and cheers.